to another video on the channel, and today we are going to be reviewing Hull City as they took on Birmingham City in the AFL Championship. Now, we've got plenty of stuff to talk about, so let's waste no time and let's get straight into it. So, the first part of the video is going to be where I show you the stats, field positions, and yeah, I think that's about everything for that first part. So yeah, I'm going to put them on screen now. So yeah, now we're going to go into my thoughts of the game, and you know, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, Hull City yet again lost. Hull City's defending woes continue. Hull City 0, Birmingham City 2. But before I talk about the match, I want to talk about what happened before the game, which was it was found that the goals were too big, so they had to saw them down like 2 inches or so. But yeah, which is why it was delayed 20 minutes. But yeah, it was weird because we've been using these goals for, I don't know when the last time they were checked, but presume they'd be checked like every season or something to make sure they'd be right size. But yeah, so yeah, that was just a bit weird. It means like we had an extra 20 minutes waiting there for football. But yeah, I think, and we still couldn't score even with them being lower. But yeah, let's go talk about the game. Hull City made 4 changes. I looked at the team and I was like, I wonder what formation it was going to be. I thought it was going to be back 3. But it turned out to be like a back 4 with Greaves at left back, which, if we were going to go for a back 4, then maybe we could have used somebody else, maybe one of our wingers, maybe put them at left back. Or if you don't have any, full backs available, then why go for a back 4? Why not go for a back 3? And we can have all our attacking players, sort of going and attacking. But I think even when Randall Williams came on for Jacob Greaves, I think, he didn't really do much because he's more of an attacking player, but he was asked to defend more against, Bakuna and Hannibal, and yeah, but yeah, obviously, we concede a goal, penalty, corner comes in, and the ref wasn't even watching when the corner was coming in, he was watching the box because he could see that there was players, scrapping, and Jake Greaves dragged someone to the floor. So, and then obviously Troy Deeney, I'm pretty sure Zach said on the preview that he's not really done much, but obviously he always scores against us. Said that before the game. He always scores against us, and he did from the penalty. Very good penalty indeed. And yeah, I think from that moment onwards, Birmingham really got the belief. Yeah, and we just dropped off because until about 5-10 minutes before the end of the second half, we picked it back up again, and if we could have got an equaliser, then we would have been talking about a different game. But yeah, it was just disappointing because we had the ball, we had chances, we just couldn't take them, which was disappointing. Yeah, and then Birmingham's second goal, about 5-10 minutes after half time, I think Sebi got fouled, but the referee didn't give anything. Then, like 20 seconds later, they're up on the other end of the pitch, and Bakuna, he hits it from distance, and it goes in. Maybe from where I was sat there's no defenders around him, so he shouldn't have been able to have a shot from there anyway. And the second thing is, Baxter, why didn't he move? He just stood there and watched it go in when he could have probably easily saved that from where he was. So yeah, disappointing 2 goals to concede really, and then Birmingham get another penalty. I can't remember who it was who gave it away. I think it was Tufan headed it away, and then Chong, runs from about just inside his own half to the penalty box, and Baxter clips him, and then Birmingham get another penalty, and Troy Deeney steps up to take it and misses. Reminds me of that Josh McGinn's penalty against Wigan. Or was it Wigan? Or was it Peterborough? I can't remember, but it was a pretty bad penalty anyway. But yeah, and then we just don't really get into it again, which is disappointing really, considering we haven't lost to Birmingham at the MKM Stadium or Casey Stadium, whichever one you want to call it, since 2009. Yeah. Not great times at the minute for this football club. Andrew needs to get the manager sorted ASAP. And we need a manager who can bring this group of players to stop playing as individuals and start playing as a group, and just stop letting stupid mistakes and goals happening. I still think we really do miss our 2 best players, Aliar Simonesh and Benjamin Tete, because they run off the ball and make things happen. But when we have the ball at the minute, there's no runners, no going forward at all. So yeah, that's enough of me talking about Hull City. So let's go talk to a Birmingham fan who I presume will be happy, and it's Zach, who's on the preview video. Make sure you go check out Blues Focus. Their links will be in the description down below, and here he is.
Hello everybody, my name is Zach Woods. I'm a Birmingham City fan from Blues Focus TV, and today I'm going to be talking about the weekend's action as we played yourselves and came away with a 2-0 victory. Now I do feel quite sorry for yourselves. I think you've played us at a really awkward time, because at the moment we are just on absolutely phenomenal form. 14 points out of a possible 18. On the road, we're on fire, which is very rare to see as a Birmingham fan. Normally, we really struggle away from home, but we're doing fantastic when we're not playing at St Andrews, and we're doing fantastic when we play at St Andrews. At the moment, it's a fantastic time to be a Birmingham City fan. I've supported the club for the last 8 or 9 years, and it's certainly the best team and the best style of football I've seen us play. I think early on you were unfortunate to give away the penalty. Christian Bielik doing really well to win it, of course. And of course it did seem like, in fact, it was a penalty. But I think it certainly set the tone for the game, allowing us to go 1-0 up so early. It's always difficult when you're chasing a goal for the majority of the game. So I certainly think that penalty helped us a lot and helped us in the end to our 2-0 victory. But defensively, I thought we were solid throughout the entire game. I thought you did have your chances, don't get me wrong. John Ruddy, he's been fantastic for us this season, was certainly fantastic again at the weekend. The few chances you did have on goal, he certainly dealt with and made a couple of decent saves, particularly from that Oscar Estupinan header in the first half. Thought that was an absolutely world-class save. Kept us in the game and obviously helped us to keep our clean sheet. But he's been a fantastic signing. I think I mentioned it in my match reaction video or match preview video, talking about how fantastic John Ruddy's been, and I think you certainly saw it at the weekend. He was brilliant defensively. We were pretty solid as well. When we saw the lineups come out, we thought we'd be opting for a back 4, but Junior Bakuna did seem to play in the right wing back role, and I thought he looked pretty comfortable there. It was nice to see him playing in a slightly different position, seeing quite a bit of adaptability from him, so that was really nice to see. But our whole back line, again, solid like they have been for the majority of the season. They were absolutely brilliant. Midfield-wise, certainly our strongest position on the pitch, I alluded to before the game, and that was certainly the case this weekend. Our midfield, once again, was absolutely fantastic. It's so nice over the last few years. I think we've struggled to have decent players in the middle of the park. Often we either have a really good defence or we have really good attackers, but the midfield is always an area we've certainly struggled to develop. But recently our midfield's been fantastic. Obviously we played Chong, Hannibal Mabry and Christian Bielik in the middle of the park. over the weekend against yourselves, and I thought all three of them were brilliant. Obviously, Christian Bielik played an important part in winning that penalty for us, and I thought for the rest of the game he was brilliant. Us as Blues fans are a bit concerned at the moment because there are rumours that Derby County do want him back in January. The loan deal is till the end of the season, but if they do want to call him back in January, they can do, and they have the right to. So for us, that would be devastating to see, because for me, he's been our player of the season so far. He's a brick wall in the middle of the park. He offers so much, and for such a tall lad, his ability on the ball is just fantastic. So as Blues fans, we'd be gutted to see him go. I have a feeling he will do. But I think certainly at the weekend he showed what he's capable of and how good he really is. Hannibal Mabry, of course, as well, was fantastic. Played a few nice passes, defensively was solid. He was all over the pitch as well, wasn't he? So certainly a fantastic loan for us to have till the end of the season. Very unlikely we'll be able to keep him. He's 19 from Manchester United. I'm sure he'll have a hefty price tag attached to himself, but who knows? Football changes quite quickly, doesn't it? Maybe if we go on a good run of form and even go up, who knows, we might be able to buy him. All if buts and maybes, of course, and all incredibly unlikely. But Hannibal is certainly a great player for us to have this season. I'm going to enjoy watching him as much as I can, because I question if we'll be able to keep him at the end of the season. But no, he was brilliant. And Chong again, fantastic, setting up another goal. He set up a few goals recently, set up 2 against Bristol City, but has certainly been fantastic in recent times. And it's so nice to have him. Normally as Birmingham fans, we see a player do so well and so fantastic for us, and then they're gone by the end of the season. But it's nice to have this player that's actually ours, and we get to keep him and watch him grow and develop. And he was fantastic on the weekend. Then obviously the 2 forwards, Deeney and Hogan, decent performances. Obviously Deeney missed himself a penalty, but also converted one too. Certainly scored the more important penalty when he scored in the 6th minute. But both strikers did play decent as well, to be fair to themselves. So overall for us, certainly a good afternoon. I'm hoping we can continue this for the rest of the season now, in terms of where I think Blues may finish this season. It's a difficult one really, because we are a club that very much have ups and downs. We'll have a great run of games for 6 or 7 matches, and then a poor run of games for 6 or 7. We've certainly got a tough run of fixtures coming up. We've got Burnley on Wednesday night, so that will be a very, very big game for us. In my opinion, I think we'll get a decent mid-table finish this season, which would be lovely to see, because for the last 6 or 7 years, we haven't finished higher than 16th. We haven't gone down. We have been a stagnant club. We haven't moved, and it's painful to see not only no progress, but we're not degressing either. We're just staying exactly the same. So to see us push on and hopefully work our way up the table this season would be fantastic. So for us, I'm going a mid-table finish. But thank you very much for watching. Good luck for the season for you guys. Hopefully you can pick up a bit of form, hopefully get a good manager in and work your way up the table too. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
So yeah, that has been the review video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, thank you for Zach for coming on the channel. Once again, I wish you the best for the rest of the season, until we meet you back at your place, Birmingham's ground. Yeah, make sure you go check out Blues Focus. The links will be in the description, like I said before. And also I want to say a big thank you to Ollie B Graphics for making the thumbnail again. Really do appreciate it. You know, he's good at what he does. If you want a thumbnail or anything, then message him on Twitter. His link will be in the description down below as well, or you can just simply search at Ollie B Graphics. But yeah, that's it for the review video. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you are new, trying to reach 300. We are pretty close. So make sure you press the subscribe button if you are new, and press the notification bell to get notified for every video I upload. Obviously we've got midweek feature next Saturday as well, so there will be videos coming out quick and fast. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace.